From the Opupco Studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching OSU football with Brandon Chatmon. I'm Jenni Carlson. Brandon, the schedule for the Cowboys continues to get more interesting as this season goes on. Cowboys are part of that because they're playing pretty darn well now at 7-1, but this game against Baylor this week is much tougher, I think, than most people thought. The game at Texas, maybe not as much as some people thought, aside from the Bedlam game. Let's talk first of all about Baylor. Why do you think this Baylor game could be the toughest remaining game for Oklahoma State?
Well, just simply if you look at Robert Griffin, I mean, if you saw what Taylor Martinez did to the OSU defense, Taylor Martinez is a run-pass threat. Robert Griffin is a run-pass threat. And the thing about Griffin, not only is he a great runner, he's also a really good passer, a much better passer, I would say, than Taylor Martinez. So obviously that presents big-time problems for an OSU defense that has already shown that run-pass threats can present a lot of problems for them.
But this Baylor defense, not fantastic. Is that why this game maybe isn't the most difficult remaining game aside from Bedlam?
Exactly. This Baylor defense is not that Nebraska defense. This Baylor defense has the potential to give up points. I believe they gave up over 40 points to a K-State offense that simply going against OSU's defense last week wasn't that great. So you'd have to think the Cowboys offense will be able to put up some big-time points on Baylor.
Okay, let's go to Texas. Longhorns in disarray right now. Why could that game in Austin still become the toughest game remaining, aside from Bedlam, on this OSU schedule?
Well, it's really easy. I mean, if Texas ever wakes up like they did against Nebraska and comes out and plays like Texas, then you have a problem there. Obviously, Texas is going to have a lot of athletes. They're going to have a lot of guys who can make some plays. So if at some point they start playing like a team and wake up, then you have some problems.
But they haven't shown those signs necessarily consistently. Is this a game that Oklahoma State's not gotten over the Austin hurdle yet. Is this the time when it could happen?
I'm thinking if it's not this year, when is it going to happen? Because if you look at what Texas has been able to do, their body of work, if you take away the logo on the helmet, the name on the front of the jersey, you're just like, man, OSU should beat that team. They should be able to beat that team fairly easily. But at the end of the day, it still is Texas. It's still Texas in Austin. It's still a hurdle. More than anything else, it's a mental hurdle more than anything else.
All right. Thanks, Brandon. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.